Angola sits on immense natural wealth, producing over 1 million barrels of oil daily, driving an industrial machine that generates billions in global revenue. But look past the refineries and the reality fractures. Large segments of the population face severe malnutrition and a decimated agricultural sector. He launched an anti-corruption campaign targeting his predecessor's family, but the effort functioned as a targeted transfer of power, stripping assets from the old political elite and placing them directly into the hands of his own loyalists. The broken system remained intact. Lourenço monopolized the existing machinery of the state, enriching a new inner circle, while the broader economy continued to decline. Now, a hard deadline is approaching. The Angolan constitution strictly limits the president to 2 terms. In 2027, the doors of the presidency are legally required to close on his administration. In response, the ruling MPLA party is organizing its 8th Extraordinary Congress. Officially, the party claims the goal is rejuvenation, an effort to bring fresh, young blood into the political bureau to modernize leadership. Beneath that rhetoric, the Congress is moving to resurrect a banned political mechanism known as bicephalia, or dual leadership. Lourenço is manipulating the party apparatus to restore the exact rule he destroyed years ago in his own climb to absolute power. This system splits governance into 2 heads. One leader commands the ruling party, while a different person runs the state. Historically used at the provincial level, a local party secretary acted as a watchdog, monitoring the state administrator to keep spending in check. Within a one-party state, separating these powers was theoretically a vaccine against corruption, forcing local officials to remain accountable to the party machine. In practice, the system generated chronic ego clashes and institutional turf wars. State governors and party secretaries frequently blocked each other's work, paralyzing local governance until the party abolished the model. While bicephalia presents as a tool for accountability, the design fractures authority, making it highly volatile at every level of government. This same battleground emerged during the 2018 transition. When former President José Eduardo dos Santos stepped down, he attempted to use bicephalia to retain control of the MPLA and dictate terms to his successor. João Lourenço flatly refused to share power. He crushed the dual leadership model and rewrote the rules so that the party president automatically becomes president of the republic, consolidating all authority into a single office. 6 years later, that strategy is reversing. Under the guise of rejuvenating the Politburo, Lourenço is packing the party's upper ranks with young loyalists who owe their careers entirely to him. This diagram shows the new objective. Lourenço moves to the top of the party structure, intending to remain the all-powerful president of the MPLA after his legal presidential term expires. By separating the roles again, he can dictate national strategy and control the parliament from the shadows, effectively reducing the next president of the republic to a ceremonial role. This national revival of bicephalia has nothing to do with transparent governance or institutional checks. The move is driven by a need for total impunity for Lourenço and his inner circle. Remaining the untouchable head of the party creates a political fortress. It shields him from the same corruption investigations and asset seizures he once used against his predecessors. This hypocrisy is causing a civil war within the MPLA. The grassroots base is beginning to demand real alternatives, resulting in a deep fracture in party unity. Internal challengers like General Higino Carneiro are being systematically silenced. The state is reactivating old judicial cases against them, using the legal system to eliminate threats to Lourenço's plan. The internal survival tactics of one party are holding the entire nation of Angola hostage. In this chamber, Lourenço is reconfiguring the country's democratic framework to insulate his authority and protect his accumulated spoils. This modern implementation of bicephalia is designed to actively sabotage the authority of the next president of the republic. João Lourenço is staying on his own terms, mortgaging Angola's political and economic future before the 2027 elections even begin.